President Obama stopping on the east side of the state today to launch his efforts to bolster community colleges across the nation. Today, he announced an initiative to invest $12 billion in those local learning institutions over the next 10 years. His goal to increase enrollment by 5 million students in 2020, bringing the total to 11 million students. He made that announcement at Macomb Community College in Warren, an area hit hard by the auto industry woes. What does this mean for community colleges? Brian Sterling has some local perspective on this. Brian?
Sue, Dr. Stephen Ender is president of Grand Rapids Community College. Dr. Ender joining us in studio tonight.
Thank you
for your time, sir. Do you guys get a heads up that this kind of an announcement might be coming down ahead of time?
About 24 hours ago. Actually, the first reports of this started to occur over the weekend. Washington Post, I think, reported that the Obama administration, and through actually an editorial that he had written for that newspaper, suggested that a major announcement was coming that would enhance the work of community colleges across the country.
$12 billion, it's divvied up into 3 different categories. $9 billion of it, as you were explaining it to me, is competitive bid money that you've got to come in with something that's a good idea.
That's correct.
What kind of ideas?
These dollars are really meant to help him achieve the goal he set for the country, which is 5 million more graduates of community college education, either technical or associate degrees. At Grand Rapids Community College, I see a wealth of opportunities for us, quite frankly. We are fastly approaching 30,000 students. Our enrollment in the fall is up another 10.5%. Many of our students will need some developmental coursework as they come in. We know how to do that pretty well. Our evidence is if we get students into our structured programs, they can be successful. What has held us back as we continue to grow in our student count is the necessary resources internally with flat funding streams from property taxes and the state. It's difficult to offer the support services we know we need to offer, and that if we offer them, students will be successful. So this is really welcome news. We can't wait to compete for some of those dollars. The second piece to that is actually taking training out to the employer and those companies around Grand Rapids and in our region that are hiring new employees with specialized training needs. We're out there doing that work now, so as we partner with those businesses
they get to take advantage
to access those training dollars, we can take that training to their sites. So again, I think we're very well positioned to compete very successfully for this really wonderful news for community colleges.
We look forward to seeing you, watching you compete and get some of this money, definitely.
We will be out there doing that. Thank you.
Dr. Stephen Ender with Grand Rapids Community College.